Well, the Equality Act is now headed to the Senate after approval from the U.S. House of Representatives earlier today. Its Democratic supporters say the bill amends the Civil Rights Act to prevent discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity. Opponents, however, describe the legislation as anything but equal. They say it turns disagreement into a tool for discrimination. Joining us now, CBN Capitol Hill correspondent Abigail Robertson. Abigail, no surprises today by the outcome.
That's right, John. This is the second time this bill has passed in recent years. So as you said, not very surprising. But Republicans leading up to the debate on the House floor this week have been arguing that while this bill carries a nice positive name, it is anything but. Take a look.
This is a sad day for women's rights here in the United States of America. It is a disgrace. It is disgusting. And it's downright dangerous.
Republican Representative Lauren Boebert claims the bill ignores the rights of conscience by requiring doctors to perform procedures like gender reassignments, even if it goes against their beliefs, and that it would allow children to make life-altering sex change decisions.
Under H.R. 5, parents who choose not to subject their child to puberty-blocking drugs, cross-sex hormones, they could have their children removed from their custody.
It also allows biological men who identify as women to use women's bathrooms and locker rooms and compete in women's sports.
Is Kamala Harris going to apologize to the girl who will lose her athletic scholarship to the boy who outplays her? Will Joe Biden tell the parents of the girl who gets her skull crushed how fair that is?
Congressman David Cicilline, who introduced the bill, tells NBC News this is a non-existent issue.
And the truth is, this notion of trans women in sports being some threat is just a non-existent issue. There's no evidence that trans women are winning in competitive sports at a greater rate than cis women. There's no evidence.
But in Connecticut, where a similar law already exists, more than a dozen women's state track championship titles have been won by biological males in the last few years, leading to a lawsuit from female athletes.
If the Equality Act passes, we're looking at a future where at school districts across the United States, a biological male will be able to simply identify as female and dominate women's sports. We really are looking at a situation where it could be the beginning of the end of women's sports in our country.
The Alliance Defending Freedom also warns it will mean the end of religious liberty cases winning in court.
Now, the Equality Act is a priority for President Biden in his first 100 days in office. But as of now, it's unclear if it has the 60 votes needed to clear the Senate.